Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Morning Musings, where we're listening for the message from the universe about going for our big dreams. And we are utilizing Alana Fairchild's Sacred Rebels Oracle card deck as the conduit for said message to come through. Um, what do I mean by going for your big dreams? I mean, listening to that little voice inside, that little nudge of, "Can we do that? Can we play over there? Can we can we have a good time?" Or the part of the voice that says, "Dude, that's the wrong thing. Don't do it. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's that's weird. No, don't do that." But it's that little voice that said, not the things that other people say. Like if somebody else goes, "Dude, don't do that," you know, check with yourself first because it might be the exact right thing for you. It may not be the right thing for them, but it might be the exact right thing for you. Right? So it's always good to check in with yourself and that little voice that is your truth. That's what the big dream is. Right? It's just finding that truth and moving forward to it. So, we're going to do a little meditation. We're going to pull a card and we're going to see what the message is today. Yesterday was Super Bowl. My voice is a little, screaming and hollering and hooting. And congratulations, Seattle. Uh, so I may be stopping and drinking some water along the way, and that's why my voice sounds good. But yeah, so we're going to do that. But before we do, please hit the like and subscribe button. And there is a little bell up there that will notify you when I go live next, which I try to do every day. So let's go ahead and get started. Speaking of, I'm going to get some water before we do and have that ready. Okay. So this meditation is a meditation where you can move if you want to. If it feels like you need to wriggle or whatever, please do. Yawning is good. That means things are shifting, so don't stifle it. Let it happen. Just like that, right? Let it happen. All right. I personally like to close my eyes so that I can really focus in on what's being said. But if that's not your jam, by all means, do something different. Uh, so, a big deep breath, get oxygen to the body. Ah, that was a yawn. Another deep breath, big deep belly breath. Oh, yeah. And I want you to scan your body. Scan your body for areas that feel good, areas that you never think about because they don't work at you. And just give yourself some gratitude. Thank you. Thank you, body. Thank you, muscles, for expanding and contracting. Thank you, joints, for moving as you should, right? Not being too stiff. Thank you, internal organs, for doing the job of processing food and creating energy and filtering out the bad and keeping the good and pumping those nutrition and oxygen all over the body. Thank you. I appreciate you. And now I want you to scan your body for those areas that don't feel so good. The areas that may be injured, that have some kind of pain to them. Perhaps there is some tension or even some dis-ease going on. And I want you to thank your body. Thank you for protecting me, for fighting so hard to try and keep me safe and healthy and survive. Thank you. For those areas that have chronic tension, like it comes back over and over, for those areas that have some kind of chronic dis-ease happening, I want you to realize that this area, that's a place where your body is so fighting so hard. It's fighting so hard for you. And the chances are it's fighting something from a long time ago, something that occurred a long time ago, an incident, a situation, a person or a group of people, or maybe even just an environment that you were in that you had to survive. And the energy, the negativity, the physical environment was hard and harsh on your body, mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. And your body responded in a way to keep you safe and then got locked in to that way of being. And so when you were removed from that environment, when that incident was over, when that situation was complete, when that person moved on and out of your life, or that group of people moved on and out of your life, or you moved out of theirs, however it came to be that they were no longer around you, the body didn't get the message. And so there's this open loop that creates this fight within because your body believes it's still there and it's still reacting to that presence, even though it doesn't exist right now. And so we're here to remind our body and ourselves that that situation, that incident, that person or group of people, that environment is not what's going on right now. We are in a different place. We are in a place of healing. We are in a place of our own creation with the people we want to surround us. And so we can close that loop and put those tools that we have learned that we need. We'll need them. We're not getting rid of them, but we're going to put those tools in the toolbox and leave our hands open for new tools, new growth, new ways of being, new environments, new people, new situations, new incidents, so that we can learn and grow and create our life. And as your body is getting used to this idea that reality is different than what it thinks, than what it remembers, I want you to go deep into your heart space. And I want you to notice the boundaries that you have set around your heart. Notice the safety protocols, protective measures, the walls, and know that these things are good. And some of them were good, but have overstayed their welcome. They're no longer protective, they're actually hindering. And there are some that are still protecting because in the environment you're in, you need something, but not that old thing, something new. And so you built something new to keep you safe. But that old thing needs to come down to make way for the new, to learn what's happening now. And as you're looking at this array of boundaries and walls and safety protocols and belief structures, thank them. They're good. Thank you. Thank you for being there when you were needed. And I want you to notice that there is this beautiful light that is coming from behind them. The color is just amazing and interesting and inviting. And so you start to walk through these boundaries as only you can do, stepping closer to that light, noting as you go through which boundaries are still doing their job the way they're supposed to, and which boundaries are holding you back. Just taking note, no judgment, being grateful for all of them, and walking ever closer to the brightening light, the light that gets brighter with every step. And as you step over the very first boundary you ever laid in your life, you step into this space of light and beauty and comfort and warmth. And the light washes over you and feels secure, feels loving. And I want you to realize that this light is you in your purest form. This is your divine spark shining. This is your gift to the world. This light is what you've been protecting all these years, trying to keep this light safe. And this light has always been burning. This light has always been strong. It's just been hidden through the boundaries, through the safety protocols that have been built around it. And it's time to let this light shine. Your divine spark. It's time to bring your gift to the world. And as you're getting reacquainted with your light, I want you to reach out into the earth, deep down into the core center of this planet, where that creative life force lives and creates everything around us. And I want you to invite that energy up into your body, up through your feet, into your ankles, oh, up into your shins, your knees, your thighs, your hips, up your spine, into your torso and abdomen, up into your chest cavity, around your ribs, to your shoulders, down your arms, up into your neck, into your head. And that energy is swirling around your whole body, touching every cell, clearing out what no longer works, healing what needs to be healed, and finally coming to rest in your heart center, connecting to your divine spark and saying, let's create, let's play, let's bring this gift to life. And your divine spark says, yeah, let's do that. This is what we were made for. And as that's happening, I want you to reach out up into the sky, up into the galaxy, the universe, the cosmos, deep, deep, deep to that place of knowledge, extreme knowledge, all knowledge, that place of connection. All is connected into that quantum realm where everything touches everything. It's all connected. And I want you to bring that knowledge and that connection energy, invite that down into your body, through your mind, your brain, your neck, down into your shoulders, down your arms, down your spine, into your chest cavity, around your ribs, down your spine, into your abdomen, torso, into your hips, down your legs, thighs, knees, shins, ankles, and feet, swirling around, connecting to every cell in your body, and finally connecting to your divine spark, connecting to that creative life force from the earth and laying out a path before you, a path for your big dream, for your gift to come to life. You see the twists, the turns, the hills, the valleys. You see the obstacles along the way. You see the tools laid out right before the obstacles that will help you to navigate those obstacles. You see the connection points where someone or something is going to come into your life at just the right time to help, to connect, to receive, to give. And you step onto this path for the first time, for the next time, and say, yes, my big dream is worth it. I am worth it. My divine light deserves to shine. Oh, bright blessings. Amen. So mote it be. Mm. Our card for today is against the grain. Against the grain. Get the book here. Shall we? Against the grain. You want birds to be able to fly underwater. You want love to trump power. You want humanity to relate to each other as equals and to recognize the sacredness in you and in the world around you. You want to unleash the beauty that hides in even the ugliest of scenes or sentiments. You want to make possible what others say cannot be. You are a radical dreamer, a sacred rebel, and you bring the light of a more positive future to the world. However, this can have its burdens. Deep within, you may feel that you don't really fit in with the rest of the world. Perhaps your sense of how things can be and how they really are is so different to the smaller minds or more fearful hearts of many others that you are rarely received for all that you offer. This might make you feel frustrated, thwarted, or lonely at times. The universe so loves you for your unusual take on things, for the quirkiness in you that dares to honor that which is different and renders the impossible possible. You must never, ever lose your unusual ways and become dry and serious, appropriate and conventional, not even for appearance's sake, for you would lose your essence. You are here to show that life is about so much more than conventional success. This oracle comes with a special message for you. You are someone who lives and breathes in the depths of creative waters. You need to lose yourself to the flow of music, nature, dreams, imagination, and fantasy. Through art and literature, meditation, dance, and in sensual surrender to the sacred waters of the ocean, the river, the lake, or the bathtub. You must go against the grain. It's just your way. You are not one of the followers, but one of the agitators. However, yours is not a force of disrespectful chaos. You are a loving catalyst, and by simply being yourself, you constantly remind people that there is another way. There's always another way. This oracle comes with particular guidance that you are meant to be exactly as you are. You are meant to be the black sheep, the rainbow sheep, or even the wild wolf in the flock of sheep. Daring butter, yeah, the daring butterfly spirit calling to the caterpillars. That is you. The price you pay for the gift of individuality is that you must take care of it and guard it so that you are not dulled down and conditioned into playing at being something you are not. If this has happened or is threatening to happen, this oracle brings you comfort. You will always dream of birds that fly underwater. You know that the true nature of your being can never be changed. At most, it could only be hidden for a time. Now is the time to accept who you are and allow your truths to be freely expressed. Don't worry about the effects of going against the grain. When we are who we are in truth, we attract the support, protection, and energy that we need to thrive. Your power comes from aligning your outward self with your inner truth, not with the general consensus. You will then find other dreamers, other wild butterflies, and atypically colored sheep to join you in conjuring better visions for our world. Against the grain. Let's do the healing process. Mm. Close your eyes and relax. Take 7 deep breaths in and out as you bring your awareness into your body and the space that exists within your body. When you are relaxed, imagine, sense, or perceive a winding river of golden light that starts below your feet. Sense it gathering there as a pool of liquid golden energy. It has an intelligence of its own, and it winds its way into beautiful patterns before you, flowing with grace and playfulness. This river of light symbolizes your life journey. Just notice it and enjoy it. See that your life journey is unique. You may focus on your own river of life or expand your awareness to sense the rivers of light that represent the journeys of those around you. You may see, sense, or feel that their paths are unique to them also. No one has the exact same journey to take, even though we are all heading towards the one destination of absolute love. Say the following out loud. I honor myself. I honor the truth that I express through my very being. I accept the protection that I am offered so that I may go against the grain from a place of love and as an invitation for others to be open to life. So be it. When you are ready, open your eyes and sit quietly with your hand on your heart for a moment. You have completed your healing process. Against the grain, sometimes you have to buck the system. Maybe you have to take the path less traveled to discover you, your preciousness, your journey, your path. And if you need some support in that area, the Big Dream Wake Up Call is happening on February 22nd at 4 p.m. Eastern. And it's an hour where we're going to talk about your big dream, your divine spark within, learning a little bit more, getting some more clarity around it, and seeing what action steps we can take next. Simple, easy, nothing big or major. Just those little micro baby steps that help bring the momentum, that start to direct to the path that you want to take. Soft, easy, gentle. If you're interested, there's a link in the description below, and I do hope to see you there. Let's go against the grain together. Let's find our own pathways. Let's see what happens. Could be fun and interesting. Quite the adventure. With that, keep your eyes on the horizon, your hands on the wheel, and your foot on the gas, baby. Let's do this. And I will see you tomorrow.